Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Active Skincare, and my name is Irina, and I'm happy to welcome you again. Thank you for joining. We'll just wait another minute to maybe some more people to join us. If you are here, let me know. Say hi, and it will make me feel that I'm not on my own and I'm not talking to myself. Hi guys, good morning again. We are 30 seconds before starting. I hope you're all doing well and lockdown is going as nice as it could be. Another 10 seconds. Hi Anastasia, can see you. Thank you for support. Thanks Anastasia for your support. Thank you. Okay, we have 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, again, and welcome to Active Skincare. My name is Irina, and thanks for joining. Thanks for those people who joined us last time. I have no idea who you were, but thank you. So I'm just looking over my window. Even though it's quite windy, the sun is definitely showing up, and spring is coming. So that's why our subject for today will be predominantly sunblocks and a few selected items from Forever Young range and from See the Success range. Why sunblock and why now? Generally, my personal suggestion is that we have to use sunblocks all year round, because we never know how much of UV can come on a sunny winter day or how much of UV can come on a cloudy summer day, and the other way around. But as we look at the accumulated damage of sun exposure, we know it's built up, and in a number of years it can bring absolutely detrimental results. So that's why, again, just because the spring is around the corner, I thought it will be just a nice sort of chance to take this talk about sunblocks, some key ingredients in sunblocks, the way of using them, and how we're going to implement them into the current or potentially future skin routine. Just a second, please. Uno, you go. Close the door. Excuse me. Sorry. Technical. Hi, Michal. It's nice to see you. Okay, so when we talk about UV exposure, we know that actually we have to deal with two kinds of UV lights. We have UVA, which are predominantly 95% of UV getting to the Earth's surface, and we have UVB, which are remaining 5% reaching to the Earth's surface. The wavelengths is also different for both. We have approximately 320, 340 to 400 nanometers for UVA, and we have approximately 280 to 320 nanometers for UVB. So what's the difference in damage they actually can bring to us? We have UVA aging from school, from learning skin, from doing skin course, AVA aging. We remember that UVA can actually penetrate epidermis and reach to the dermis, where they bring a lot of damage to the skin cells membrane, and this is potentially leading us to a lot of negative impact onto skin DNA, onto skin mitochondria. It's definitely negatively affecting the integrity of skin cells. So UVA, even though it's kind of aging, not burning, not sounds not as evil, it's actually quite a big evil, and we have to protect our skin from this one. The other one, UVB, cannot penetrate that much our skin. It's potentially only reaching the basal layer of epidermal layer of the skin, so it's reaching down to basal keratinocytes, and there where it's affecting the skin cells the most. So once we've got this accumulative damage of UVB on basal keratinocytes, we know that those skin cells, once having this damaged and carrying on with this damage later on, will bring us much weaker skin cells, and will show up on different skin conditions. Our skin will be affected by UVA and UVB in so many ways. We'll have early premature aging, we will have loss of collagen elastin, dehydration, lipid peroxidation, uneven skin tone, you just name it. So many things on our skin which we don't like are actually related to damage from sun exposure. So I remember myself when I was a lot younger, I would love to put my skin under the sun because I believe it just makes my skin looking a lot better, a lot healthier. I believe that just drying up my skin and reducing pimples, well, it did for a while. I did not realize how much damage it can bring and build up on my skin cells, and it will show 20 years later. So that's why when I have my own kids now, they actually are trained to apply their sunblock every single day through the whole year around, at least once a day in the winter time and 2-3 times over the summertime. So that's the way how we can help our kids, our clients, and ourselves to preserve our skin in much better and healthier conditions. So yeah, that's a little intro kind of about sunblocks, and just very general, of course, because it's just a huge subject basically. But we are going to focus now on a few products which are presented by Christina and Holyland, and I think we definitely have to look into the beautiful formulations and the clever combination of ingredients the formulators put into all those products. The beautiful thing is that actually we can bring to every single different skin condition its own product, and your clients will enjoy, will love, and will see how skin is changing for better while being protected and preventing further damages. Okay, so we'll start from presenting Sunbrella, and we are going to talk of Sunbrella. So we have two formulations of Sunbrella. Basically, we have Sunbrella, which is just this nice white cream, and we have Sunbrella Demi Makeup. I just don't have it with me, but Sunbrella Demi Makeup, let me tell you, Sunbrella Demi Makeup is completely unique product which will suit to so many different skin types and skin shades. If you feel like you want to get a little bit of concealing shades of your skin, which will serve also as a good base to your makeup, to your foundation, to your powder, you definitely may go with your Sunbrella to go. If you feel like you just prefer to go more neutral with no any shades and tinting, you may go just with Sunbrella to go. So both of them, they have completely similar ingredients in terms of filters and protectors. The only difference is that Sunbrella to go with Demi Makeup has a little bit of tinting mineral ingredients just to give this subtle shade, which is nicely mingling with your own pigments and giving you a nice, very subtle, very light natural cover to your skin. So what is so fantastic about this formulation? First of all, Sunbrella to go is a lovely product for those who have oily, highly sebaceous skin. For those people who actually tend to get a little bit of secretions of their sweat glands, who actually sweat and get a little bit of watery kind of look on his skin, especially during the summer days, and they feel like their makeup is not stable, is moving, is getting patchy through the day. So I can tell you this cream is actually helping you to fix your makeup, and it will look stable and even throughout the day. So what's so fantastic? First of all, I like the combination and balance between organic and mineral reflectors. So we've got zinc oxide and titanium dioxide, which absolutely amazing in protecting our skin as a shield and to give protection from UVA and UVB both. They do not absorb UV, they actually reflect them and scatter, which is absolutely fantastic. They also have, those cream also have organic reflectors, which are having ridiculously long names. I don't think I'm going to repeat them all, but if you look at the back of the product, you can see label with all those names, and the chemical organic reflectors will appear at the very first apparently 3 or 4 names on the back of the product. So they have been selected due to their high-end qualities to protect our skin. They are photostable, they do absorb UV, but very let's say if you compare those reflectors and some other chemical reflectors, the absorption of those chemical reflectors are much lower and much less detrimental to the skin. Some of them are also very photostable, which means the absorption is absolutely minimal. So what's so wrong with organic chemical reflectors to absorb UV? First of all, it's their job, so nothing wrong with that. That's how they protect our skin. However, hi Ina. However, once organic reflectors absorbing UV into our skin, next step, what happens, they generate reactive oxygen species, which is just free radicals in other language. And this is how they increase and build up oxidative stress. Potentially it would irritate our skin, potentially it would cause some loss of hydration, it would create some maybe burning unpleasant sensations, it would create some inflammations. So to trap those free radicals, our formulators came up with the idea to put a very potent and clever antioxidants to catch those free radicals and to not let them to spread and to build up their stress and to destroy our skin. So what we have in those Sunbrella to go and Sunbrella Daily Makeup to go is again our beloved green tea, which is such a potent antioxidant. It's not only helping with antioxidants, it's also hydrating and strengthening capillaries. We also have ginkgo biloba extract, which is also again antioxidant. It's helping to increase hydration, it's helping to bring more strength to the capillaries. That's a bit of snow over the window. Anyway, we'll keep talking about sunblocks. We have absolutely fantastic vitamin C. Vitamin C is so needed into our skin, is so great and essential. In combination with vitamin E, which is also present in those creams, it will actually enhance this fight against the free radicals. It will bring more protection, it will bring more brightness into the skin, it will encourage hydration. But if we just focus on antioxidant properties of vitamin C, we can talk endlessly, just because they are so great and they are so fantastic for our skin. So we have also a high quality emollients, so for those creams to have this nice and silky kind of polish onto the skin. However, it's not too watery, it's not too creamy. And again, if you're looking ideal sun protection for your client who have really oily, sebaceous, sweaty kind of skin, which tends to evaporate a little bit, which tends to have this moving, sliding makeup, patchy looking faces, this will be ideal product for them. So Sunbrella to go, and also we have Sunbrella to go demi makeup. Have a try, enjoy, and don't forget to reapply any kind of sunblock every well, ideally every 2 hours, but I understand that in busy life not everyone would do that, so at least 2-3 times a day during summertime. Alright, so next I would like to talk about age defense, also from Holy Land, and this is beautiful product. So we have 3 to demonstrate, we're lucky today. So we have Age Defense CC Cream SPF 50, we have Age Defense CC Cream 50, which is one is light, the other one is medium, and we also have CC Cream Glow Sense from Age Defense range as well. The texture of those creams is a lot softer, is much creamier, kind of nice, silky, soft mousse, and it will be really comforting and nice, moisturizing, sun protecting cream for those who have a drier, more dehydrated, lipid dry skin. Again, a beautiful combination of those organic / chemical and inorganic / mineral ingredients. We still have a beautiful titanium oxide to provide mineral protection, and we also have those beautiful high-end chemical ingredients. I will just try to pronounce 1 or 2 names. So we have avobenzone, which is a widely populated, one of the best chemical reflectors in the cosmetic industry. It's absorbing UVA. We have also another superhero from organic range, chemical range of reflectors, which is ethylglycyl methoxycinnamate, or organic UV, which is absorbing both UVA and UVB, I think so, I can't remember. We have benzophenone, and in combination, those reflectors actually they support each other, and they create this beautiful protection for to cover our skin and to give us this broad spectrum protection from UVA and UVB. The same ingredients from antioxidant range. We can find vitamin E and vitamin C, which will work synergistically to trap free radicals and to increase protection. We have also ginkgo biloba. We have amino acids to boost collagen production. That's why it's another beneficial side of the products for slightly more mature, drier kind of skin, which is also looking for anti-aging properties. We have green tea. We have super extracts from goosegrass plants to increase healing, to increase antioxidant protection, and also for skin which tends to have a little bit of puffiness from water retention. This ingredient will help to reduce this puffiness and to bring more kind of balance into the skin tissues. So definitely will be absolutely a pleasure for your clients with a dry, dehydrated, thin skin to bring more plumpness, to bring more nice, comfortable feelings. It's absorbing absolutely nicely into the skin. It doesn't cake, it doesn't go like, you know, uneven dry patches. So basically you have 2 different shades, as I said. So I'm just going to demonstrate. So you'll see the difference, that we've got light and we've got medium. A little bit of difference. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah, so the upper one is light, The underneath is medium, just a little bit of difference in shade, but definitely just you can see the on the inner side of my arm. It's blending nice with your pigment and gives you ideal protection as well. I personally like to use Age Glow Defense just because I don't usually have any color on my skin. I tend to get red on the sun, so I never go on the sun. So if I feel like I want to go a little bit of more glow, like as if I have been to the sun, I might just use the Age Defense Glow Sense. And it has a little bit of mica extract, which is mineral ingredient, gives us this nice shimmer and glitter to the skin. But also it helps to increase some moisturizing properties of the cream itself, but it's secondary property of this ingredient. But again, the main things in those in this product will be our chemical and physical reflectors and our antioxidants, just to keep skin conditions in a very balanced, in a very in a properly matched combination of physical chemical reflectors, and to protect our skin and to make another step beyond the protection from UV, to protect our skin from potentially developing free radicals any further. Okay. So again, just for to summarize, for Holy Land, we have Sunbrella, which is not tinted. We have Sunbrella to go with demi makeup tinting elements. We have Age Defense, which is for more kind of thin, drier, dehydrated skin. Age Defense CC Cream SPF 50 light and medium shades, and we have Age Defense Glow Sense SPF 15. Now let's talk for a second about SPF numbers. So just they will be beautiful demonstrations for us actually. We have if you have a look, Age Defense CC Cream 50 and Age Defense Glow Sense 15. What do you think, guys? Which one do you think is stronger or giving us a longer protection? Some people would say, oh, I will use SPF 50 because it might give me a triple time protection on the sun. Wrong. They're actually giving us approximately the same time where we can be protected if we apply to one of those creams. The number of SPF is actually showing this many or that many reflectors, organic reflectors, being put into formulation. So if you compare Age Defense CC Cream and if you compare Age Defense Glow Sense, you may find twice more organic reflectors in Age Defense CC Cream SPF 50 and twice less of organic reflectors in Age Defense Glow Sense. I do not know why the formulation being done this or that way. I would probably put it into perspective that the formulators would think about the skin conditions and they just wanted to intensify or prolong protection for skin which has been damaged, which is more vulnerable, which is more tending to lose hydration or to get more inflammations. So that's probably what would be an idea. So yeah, but again, just to reiterate and make sure if you see the SPF number 80, it doesn't mean we can be that long on the sun with not reapplying sunblock. Most likely it will be just a lot more reflectors, chemical reflectors put into this sunblock rather than in one which has SPF 15. And again, having SPF, having sunblock with a lower SPF, it makes us a lot more conscious about the idea that we have to reapply sunblock during the day. So that's very important. Whoever puts sunblock once a day is not enough. Just remind gently to your clients they have to do it at least a couple of times a day. Thank you. Next. And this is when we are going to talk about sunblocks from Christina. And I'm just going to show you a sample. I don't have the whole jar or the whole product, but never mind, I can talk about this product a lot. I'll try to be short and clear. That's one of my favorite sunblocks, Unstress Probiotic Cream, and as you can see, it has like an older version SPF 12 and the newer version is SPF 15. Absolutely fantastic product for so many different skin conditions and skin types. First of all, it doesn't have tint. For people who doesn't like tinted sunblocks, it will be ideal. It has kind of not opaque but a little bit yellowish texture. I'll just show, and I'll open and I'll show you, which is an evidence. So it's not really white, actually it is kind of white, but it does have a little bit of, so that's it, I don't know, that's the texture, have a look. Yeah, so it's kind of creamy white, off-white I would say so, and this is absolutely gem. It's a little treasure. I love this product. And why it is so? Well, first, it's absolutely a fantastic combination of both chemical and physical reflectors. I do prefer generally mineral, zinc or titanium, but I am very well aware that not many people will like this opaque white sort of finish when you apply zinc or titanium sunblock on your skin. So that's why there are a good balance of and addition of organic reflectors is actually so important. It makes your texture a lot nicer. It's helping to balance and enhance other reflectors. It helps to cover and to give you really broad spectrum of protection. So again, we have a beautiful combination of chemical and physical reflectors in this cream, and again those long words where the ethylglycyl metacsinamate, and that's one of the champions. We have another one which is I'll try to pronounce it now, just I have it written, bis-ethylgexolicxyphenol methoxyphenol triazine, and this one of the most stable sunblocks covering protection of from UVA and UVB, and it also helps to stabilize other sunscreens agents, so to reduce the buildup of free radicals basically. But what actually makes this product so fantastic is a whole bunch of anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, fungal, anti-irritation ingredients which formulators have put in this little clever product. So we have peptides which will fight irritation, inflammation and glycation. We have peptides which will also work as anti-aging elements to bring more relaxed, more with reduced wrinkles appearance. We have vitamins to energize and to increase antioxidant protection of the skin. We have beautiful flavonoids from plants to take care of the microbiome of the skin, which is so essential for protection, skin barrier function, and for natural moisturizing factor, and for acid mantle. The more protection for the skin, the better we will feel and we will look with our skin, right? We have beautiful combination of, again, vitamin E, vitamin C, green tea. We've got added licorice root extracts to bring more antioxidant protection, to help us with to bring more brightness to the skin, and also to inhibit melanin formation, because this ingredient is one of the potent melanin inhibitors. We have a beautiful anti-inflammatory extracts from plants to fight again glycation, and also to prevent detrimental actions of MMP enzymes, which is metalloprotein, matrix metalloproteinase enzymes. They are two enzymes which are destroying collagen and elastin. So it's super important, and basically it can suit for any skin conditions, any skin type. Really just such a superhero. Again, unstressed probiotic day cream. You can definitely apply it a few times a day if you do not use any makeup. If you prefer to use makeup, then my recommendation is use this cream every morning, and then a few times a day reapply your mineral powder, because mineral powder has SPF as well, and it just helps to intensify your protection and keep your skin healthier for longer time. So unstressed Christina, and skin is definitely feels much less stressed and can thrive and can work in much better conditions. Next superhero from Christina is Illustrious. Illustrious, it's relatively a new range. I think we have a little talk about Illustrious last time, and we had a few training sessions of Illustrious at Active Crystal Center before lockdown. So a beautiful cream, beautiful moisturizer with SPF 50. And again, doesn't mean that you can, the applications once a day will be enough. Still, even with this beautiful product, we still have to reapply 2-3 times a day. What makes it so great and so potent? Well, first of all, if you have clients who are concerned with the pigmentation, subliminal pigmentation, I would say even, this will be your choice to give it a go. So again, the two previous lines we've been just talking about, they are also fantastic, but if we have to deal with pigmentation, melasma, chloasma, some freckles, some uneven skin tone, which gets a lot more uneven as summer comes in, this will be our choice. Illustrious, in its formulations, they put again very potent chemical and physical reflectors. They have put also a high end of emollients and humectants to keep skin hydrated, and they also have been thinking about how to protect and prevent skin at the same time. So they did implement the potent melanin inhibitors as a peptides, and taken extract from plants, which you can use during the day, and skin will have no irritations or any adverse effects. So potentially it also strengthening this cream is also strengthening the skin. It helps fantastic amino acids and fatty acids to restore skin barrier. So super duper for dry, flaky, pigmented, uneven skin tone, which needs support, protection. Hi Alexandra. Protection and reverse pigmentation and reduce pigmentation. We've been talking about some skin mini facials treatments last time. If your clients love the Illustrious range and they use vitamin C serum, they use peel, they use masks, they will definitely enjoy this cream as well. Again, your choice, your number one choice for pigmented issues, for pigmentation disorders. Thank you. Next, another, just go over my notes as well. Right, yeah. Forever Young. So Forever Young is not for acneic skin, is not for I would say skin which has some kind of pigmentation or congestions. It's definitely for skin which is well balanced in terms of hydration, pigmentation, but has a little bit of more kind of early aging, start to appear fine lines and wrinkles, skin which needs different and additional support and additional help in terms of fighting aging. Well, we cannot fight it completely, but we can definitely slow it down, and that's why it's so important to put right ingredients into the skin. So Forever Young will be your friend for super dry, thin, dehydrated skin which needs to bring more elasticity back to the skin tissues, needs to bring more life and energy. So what's so fantastic? Again, first of all, and I know I've been repeating myself so many times today, but this is so important, the right balance of ingredients. Again, often I would go to shopping center and would look at the products over the counter, and I could see sunblocks from whatever brands. They could be luxury brands, they could be just mass market brands, and I would read the label and I would just go through at least 8 or 10 names of chemical reflectors, and none of the antioxidants would be named into the product, which means potentially after a while, if we would use this product, our skin would have this build up of oxidative stress generated by reactive oxygen species into the skin, which happened from chemical reflectors absorbing UVA and UV beam and sending them down to the skin. And that's why, again, so important the right balance of chemical, physical ingredients and antioxidants. Just one second, I have a little visitor. Hopefully no disturbing. So Forever Young has, just one second. לכי ליבא, אני עובדת בבקשה. עכשיו, לכי ליבא. תלכי ליבא, 1, 2, 3, תודה רבה. Excuse me guys, sorry about that. Lockdown, kids getting crazy a little bit. That's okay. Sorry. Okay, so back to Forever Young. First, one of the ingredients I would just like to bring your attention to is the complex of polysaccharides, which is super hydrating and helping to retain moisture for a longer time. That's the beautiful saccharide isomerate, or in other names, in other creams it can be called pentavitine. Not sure how do you pronounce this one. We definitely have vitamin E and vitamin C to help with antioxidants and to bring more brightness to the skin and hydration as well. We have beautiful peptides to increase hydration. We have peptides to help to relax this connection between nerve and muscle. We have beautiful peptides to fight glycation process, which is also detrimental for skin tissues and skin cells. And we've got beautiful peptides which are working on promotion of collagen elastin, and also helping to connect and strengthen the structure of dermis and epidermis. So not only for collagen and elastin, but also for extracellular matrix itself, because it's just we cannot be focused on only one ingredient, only one single cell organelle of the skin. We have to look at the complex. That's why the more sophisticated formulation is, the more ingredients or clever ingredients, they can be just a few, in the product, the more benefits we will have for our skin. So Forever Young SPF 25 Hydra Protective Day Cream will be a best friend for your clients with thin, dry, dehydrated, lipid dry skin, where they will want to feel this nice silky, creamy, light texture of the cream, though nicely absorbing, doesn't feel this grease, doesn't feel this oily shine, but definitely just like second skin for your skin, if you can put it this way. Yummy, your skin will love it. Forever Young. And we've been talking about mature, thin, dry, dehydrated skin, and then going back to where your clients might have some other skin conditions such as oily imbalanced, oily impaired, oily dehydrated, lipid dry skin. So then we have a Comodex to come up with to those creations and to help to provide additional perfect protection from sun exposure. Again, when we have a deal with acne, oily, problem skin, we have to remember that in this case, sun protection is super essential as well. Back in the days and even now, some people believe, again, if they go on the sun and they show up their pimples to sun, to UV light, they may heal a lot better. Again, maybe to some extent they will feel better as skin will feel a lot dry and pimples can dry up and maybe go, but the wave of the damage will come up anytime in a year, 2, 3, 5, and it will actually hit much harder. So that's why we have to think how we're going to protect this skin, how we're going to balance, and considering many complaints of many people who have acne and they get disappointed with sunblocks because they feel heavy, they feel congested, they feel uncomfortable. Comodex came up with 2 different formulations. One is Mattify and Protect Cream with SPF number 15, and the other one is Cover and Shield with SPF number 20. So slightly different formulations. If you look at Cover and Shield SPF 20, it's purely mineral and I love it. It's just absolutely beautiful for oily, irritated, easily inflamed skin, to give this nice healing protection. So oily blemished skin with some acne lesions, with a little bit of a sebaceous flow, people who have a little bit of who lack a little bit of cover. It gives a very subtle cover to the skin. It doesn't replace your concealer or makeup, but again, when we have a deal with acneic, oily, inflamed skin, my suggestion is to go, if you want to have a cover, to go with either Cover and Shield from Comodex or Sunblock to go with demi makeup, and a little bit of mineral powder on top of it. This will give us nice protection during the day. This will reduce potential appearance of free radicals. This will significantly reduce irritations and next inflammations on the skin. So the balance of ingredients is so important in here. With Cover and Shield, we've got zinc to cover us from UVA and UVB, absolutely unique ingredient. That's why it's just so safe to use on children as well. We have also a little bit of shea butter to give a nice, not heavy hydration. It's not clogging your pores. It's just nice. It's helping to retain moisture and to prevent dehydration. It has some essentials of antioxidants with fatty acids to replenish and to hydrate the skin, and also to restore skin barrier. So not overload. It doesn't overload your skin. It's not overloaded with products. It's just a clever and nice combination where less is actually more, and skin which feels oily and greasy during the day will feel actually a lot nicer and cleaner and fresher with this sunblock, Cover and Shield Comodex. The other formulation of Comodex is Mattify and Protect with SPF 15, and it's got both organic and chemical and physical reflectors. Sorry, to protect our skin from UVA and UVB. It's got the whole bunch of vitamin B antioxidants. I love vitamin B group, and this one is having vitamin B7, which is beautiful for to calm down dandruffy, dry, flaky skin. It's got vitamin B3, which is anti-inflammatory for dry acne when they have dry skin with red inflamed deep lesions. It's not real acne, it's acne pretender, it's acne liar, but this inflammation is coming from skin being impaired, so we need to calm down the skin. We don't have to extract or make those pimples to go. They are not pimples, they're actually inflamed papules, which will calm down and will be gone after a short time with a right care. So vitamin B3 will help to reduce those inflammations and to bring more antioxidant protection and also hydration. We've got vitamin B5, which is also calming and anti-inflammatory and hydrating element. And we've got vitamin B6, which is also calming and anti-inflammatory. This is so important. So again, if your client has dry, flaky, inflamed skin with some random blackheads, it's really hard to treat this skin because we don't often know how to define it. If it's oily skin, because it has a couple of black and white heads maybe just on the nose and on the chin, but also has lots of dandruffy, flaky, dry skin, which is a dry skin. It's over exfoliated, it's dehydrated, dried up skin, I would say so. But this skin may also have some hormonal or just random red, deep, sore, painful lesions on the cheeks or on forehead, and it comes from a deep imbalance which is going on inside of the skin tissue, inside of the skin cells. So those vitamins of B group will definitely help to decrease this inflammation. We have also some peptides which will be helping to bring more hydration and reduce stress on skin cells. So again, this is absolutely a fantastic product. SPF and UVA protection from both UVA and UVB for skin which is absolutely sensitive in terms of irritations, inflammations, dryness, a little bit of oiliness, has everything, and struggling with applications. Comodex, Mattify and Protect will be choice, either this or probiotic SPF 15, probiotic unstressed. So two of those options will work equally great on the skin, depends on what you prefer. And I think this was the last one of our sunblocks. So if you have any questions, please email, call us, or comment below, and we'll just see how we can back to you in private or just answer you down here. Any question, we'll be happy to communicate. And again, thank you for joining. And now we are going to go through a couple of selected products of Forever Young and see the success. Stay with us. Alright, so Forever Young, it just really is random selection. Every time we will just pick a few products unless we have some requests from you guys. So if you have any questions, suggestions, ideas, let us know, and we can talk about it at our next meeting. So this time we just decided to talk a little bit about Forever Young, just to refresh our memory about a few of those products. And we have 2 serums and 1 cream: Moisture Fusion Serum, Absolute Fix, and Moisture Fusion Cream. So Moisture Fusion Serum will be working on bringing and retaining more moisture and hydration and thin, dehydrated skin. So when you look at your client and you identify this lack of moisture and hydration, that skin sort of showing those signs of aging, loss of skin texture integrity, enlarged pores, appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, even the face is actually static and they don't mimic a lot. And you can see that actually the whole process of bringing moisture and bringing circulations of fluids into the skin is going slower, we can suggest a moisture fusion serum for the clients, and they will be quite delighted to see changes happening on their skin. What is going on? First of all, again, it's important not just to bring moisture to the skin, it's also important to lock it into the skin. So we have a beautiful hydrolyzed well, ingredients from rice and brains extracts, which are helping to bind this moisture to the skin and not let it to go, not let it to evaporate. And it's super important. We have to make sure it's staying in the skin as long as it can. We've got a beautiful, quite unique product which is called Pseudomonas ferment extract, and it's taken from some plants somewhere in French Polynesia. Apparently the climate conditions of this place made it so unique and so and powerful in terms of its antioxidants and regenerating properties. What does it do? It actually stimulates synthesis of skin cells, not only elastin and collagen as we normally think. Okay, yeah, so it makes our skin looking younger. No, it's actually giving kick to pretty much all skin cells. And we're talking about we need to energize our skin cells. We need to look into extracellular metrics. We have to look into acid mantle. So all this is like a little energizer to the whole skin organelles and cells. We've got also amino acids, which are super great for bringing more moisture, to work on to form skin cells membrane to protect our skin cells from external enemies. We have also amino acids which will work on again bringing more moisture of the skin, and it's so important for skin which is a little bit missing it, skin which is a little bit not like a 5-year-old one, like the one who just intruded into the skin, into the room. But again, well, let's put it this way: for more mature skin, absolutely essential to have those products and to have those ingredients to help and to support. Peptides. I love peptides. I always look for peptides in the skincare formulations, and it's good to know that we actually have a couple of super powerful, super duper peptides in this cream to help with to relax this connection between nerve and muscle. So people who used to have Botox injections, for example, and now you cannot, it will be a great thing to do just to support your skin of extra unnecessary movements. But on the other hand, it doesn't bring any irreversible, let's say, action on your skin. It's just while during the day you may keep yourself active and expressive, your skin cells will remain strong and positive and will not suffer from those contractions, and skin appearance will look much smoother. So that's the thing. Moisture fusion serum for thin, dry, dehydrated, laxy skin, which needs support, which needs to be thickened and plumped up to bring more moisture, to create more life, to bring more glow. This is your choice to go. Enjoy. Next step, as anti-aging, we have an absolute Fix Serum, also from Christina Forever Young line, and this is more to work on a skin which is starting to show lines, fine lines, wrinkles, kind of more expressions, signs, which again, We can use this product on its own. It can be a great support to those who love Botox injections, just because it makes your skin looking much smoother. So again, Botox can absolutely lock and prevent you from frowning, but if you have already happened to have those lines formed from frowning or mimicking your face, you need something to reconstruct and rebuild your skin tissues from inside. And this brings me just to the idea of over exfoliation and microdermabrasion and all this stuff, which is highly advertised as a tool to make skin looking smoother, to smooth out wrinkly skin. I deeply disagree with that. I think that exfoliating or microdermabrasing thin or aging skin is wrong. We actually have to fill up the skin, build and reconstruct it from deep inside. We have to go deep down and to rejuvenate those bricks of cells, which will come from the basal layer up to the stratum corneum, and they will bring us healthier, happier skin cells, which will bring much plumper tissues and will give us much smoother appearance. So why is it to choose Absolute Fix? Just because it definitely helps to reduce expression lines with those peptides. It's packed with peptides from up to bottom. If you just look at the ingredients, you can see. I'm not going through all of them, but again, it has a combination of two super powerful peptides for reduce and relax wrinkles, which is acetyl-gexapeptide 3 and palmitol-peptapentide 3, which is Motrixyl in other name. And Motrixyl has been on the market for so long, it's proved itself, we all know it works, and it's just great to have it in a product. We also have, again, the whole bunch of vitamin B. We've got vitamin B, B3, B5, B6, B7, B2, and also we have vitamin B12, which is absolutely gorgeous to strengthen capillaries, which is so important for skin, which tends to get a little bit of diffuse redness and high color. Vitamin B12 is promoting collagen and elastin production, unlikely some other vitamin Bs, because it's just so great, and it's also calming and hydrating. So lots of function is just one little vitamin. By the way, many of us may have a low vitamin B12 in the blood and we might not even know about it. So my suggestion is just to take a course and to take vitamin B12 also as an oral supplementation to help us with more energy and a positive mood. Right. A few ingredients which are definitely important and essential. They will be plant extracts to bring more antioxidant protection, and also to bring more of essential fatty acids to take care of natural moisturizing factor and skin barrier, which is again so important for any skin condition, any age, any group, every person basically. And one of my favorite ingredients, it's retinol palmitate. It's vitamin A in a very mild formulation. You can absolutely use it in the morning and and at night. Sorry, it's safe to go for pregnant women as well. Excuse me. But what it does, it just massive skin cells normalizer. It helps to regulate skin cells division, which is important for aging skin when it's going a little bit slower and a little bit down. So absolutely fantastic product to go with. Plus it has hyaluronic acid, which everyone's so in love with. Hyaluronic acid is great, hydrating your skin. So Absolute Fix, enjoy. Twice a day, morning and night, or at least once a day as a course. You can go all over the face. After you applied your eye cream, you may go and use this on your around your eyes as well. Intensify and bring more double effect from squinting and creating those core lines. Absolute Fix Forever Young. And another champion from Forever Young is the Moisture Fusion Cream. Yeah, so this is a favorite by so many ladies and girls who have really dry, dehydrated, lipid dry skin. It's not about the age pretty much, because often we get asked for what age group this cream is. We look into skin conditions, and then we decide. So this cream is absolutely fantastic for dehydrated, dry skin which shows signs of aging, and it can happen at the age of 27 or 32 years old. Just so many factors can be involved, like genetics, lifestyle, medical conditions, etc. But again, if your clients have thin, dry, dehydrated skin, this will do. It has hyaluronic acid. It's got amino acids to provide moisture and to form skin cells membranes to keep their integrity. It's got amino acids to work and to reduce the lines and wrinkles, to encourage collagen production as well. It's got some peptides with restorative properties, and so to restore your skin barrier, to boost moisture. It's got peptides to fight glycation again. It's got peptides to encourage and to stimulate skin cells, the protein synthesis into the skin, again to collagen, elastin, extracellular matrix, all of it just related and so important for skin tissues to keep our texture even, plump and nice. It's got also the plant extracts which are taken from I think it's Antarctic Ocean somewhere. Excuse me. From Antarctic Ocean. Mona, do you want to say hi?
Hi.
I have audience on the other side. Do you want to say hi? Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys. Cool. And do you want to show sunblock? Which sunblock are you going to apply on today?
This one.
No, this one is not really great. I think this one will be great for you, okay? Come over. Do you want to show people how you apply your sunblock? Yeah?
No.
No? Okay. Do you want to go and ask your sister if she applied sunblock?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So please give it to your sister, okay?
Excuse me.
And don't disturb me. I'm working. Off you go. Maybe I'm working. You can say hi and take your sister and go, please. Go watch some TV, okay? Yes. Una, you go show it to Eve. Bye-bye. Close the door. Sorry, guys.
My sister was
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. So, what was it? Yeah. So this ingredient is actually super anti-inflammatory and helps to calm down irritated skin. Often we might get confused, or our clients get confused, and they can say, my skin is so reactive, I cannot apply this and that, my skin reacts to everything. And you're like, oh my god, well, I'm gonna offer to this lady or to that gentleman, like their skin is so reactive. So we have to differentiate if it's reactive skin, if it's sensitive skin, or if it's allergic skin as well. Because actually people tend to call themselves, I'm so allergic, I'm allergic to this and I'm allergic to that. We cannot be allergic to everything unless it's been proved by allergy test we've been under. So usually people are having maybe reactive or oversensitized skin, and it's reversible conditions. We can fix it, and we can make their skin a lot more resilient. Again, it's just the right choice of products. And often if we... Okay, thanks. I'm working. You go now. Thank you. So if we have the if you've done a little patch test and nothing has happened, not at the same very moment and not in an hour or 24 hours later, so we can slowly to bring this product onto the skin and safely apply it and introduce it to the client. And we just have to remember that when we have a deal with a sensitive or a little bit reactive skin, it's just one product at a time. So we go normally with a gentle moisturizer and gentle cleanser, and preferably just mineral powder if you want to protect skin from sun exposure. But every 2-3 weeks we just go to introduce more and more products, because even the most sensitive, reactive, sensitized skin needs to get this support from so many elements. Our skin is very complex and it cannot be happy just with cream based on shea butter, for example, or almond oil. It's not working like that. So that's why it's so absolutely mandatory to have a right examination of your skin, of your client's skin, and this approach. Get it slow and you will arrive much further. So that's why, again, we will not overload our client's skin, sorry. We will just go 1-2 products at a time, and we will build up their skin routine carefully. That's why, well, not really that's why, but anyways, I'm just going to shift onto See the Success family of products. Thank you if you're still there and if you're still listening, appreciate it. I want to show you this little cute kit and this huge lovely bottle. This cleanser is absolutely my favorite of all times. I have a tendency to get a little bit of blackheads on my T-zone, and I'm quite dry on the sides. I'm not very young. Well, I'm always young in my soul. Anyways, I've always had troubled skin. All my life I try to bring it to balance, and it's really tricky when you travel a lot, when you change climate conditions, when you go through hormonal changes, environmental stresses and stuff like that. So my thing is always to go and to start from a good cleanser, and this one of the best cleansers I've ever tried. And I love cleansers. I usually have 5 or 6 cleansers on my shelf, and this takes my probably first time for now, for at least 6 months being already. So what's so great about See the Success cleanser? First of all, it can be absolutely fantastic for almost any skin type. Now, I'm not talking about highly acneic, oily, congested, inflamed, active rosacea skin yet. No, I'm just talking about skin which has funny combination of T-zone, oily T-zone and dry sides. A little bit of pigmented spots, a little bit of congestions, a little bit of inflammations, skin which feels dry and stripped after so many cleansers, skin which feels dehydrated and dull and tired. So that's the one thing to start off our skincare routine, the See the Success cleanser. It's just absolutely beautiful. It brings me so much joy to use it. I can just talk so long about this one. First, it has a beautiful just this way. It has beautiful combination of fruit and berries extracts to bring those natural acids to the skin for exfoliation and for anti-inflammatory and anti-inflammatory and antimicrobial properties. It also has it also helps to brighten up the skin, as it has the bearberry extracts. It has the orange and citrus fruit extracts to hydrate, to gently exfoliate and to brighten up the skin tone. It has also the beautiful allantoin ingredient, which is organic compound helping to prevent appearance of blackheads and congestions, and also highly anti-inflammatory. So if we have to tend this tendency of a little red spots from, you know, dryness or dehydration or stress, it definitely helps to reduce, calm down, and heal them much faster. The trick with this cleanser is just you take 2 pumps with your dry hands on your dry face, and you massage it in all over the face for at least 1 minute. Maybe after 30-40 seconds you might feel that you need to add a little bit of water. That's fine, but start off with your dry hands and dry face. It's formulated in a very clever way. It just has this ability to attract dirts of your skin and to provide much better clearance of your pores from a oxygenated sebum and all the secretions you have during the day or during the night, depends. And definitely you may use it twice a day, one wash in the morning, and you do double cleanse at night time, just to make sure all makeup, everything has gone and your skin is clean and ready to absorb your serums and your moisturizers. So, see the Success Cleanser, I think it's been underrated for a long time. I disagree with that. I think it's a great cleanser, absolutely comfortable for any kind of season. Again, for so many skin conditions, for so many different skin types and combinations. Give it a try, give it a go, and you will love it. See the Success Cleanser. And just because we're talking about vitamin C, See the Success Kit. So we have 3 products: vitamin C day cream, night cream, and serum. I want just to talk specifically about serum, which is so bright, sunny, and I feel like I want to smile when I look at it. It just kind of golden liquid into it, and I always feel a little bit glamorous when I apply it on my skin. So it's a super strong, super powerful vitamin C serum with 2 formulations of 2 different formulations of vitamin C. Which one of those is L-ascorbic acid, the purest and the strongest form of vitamin C, and the other one I think the other one is the ascorbyl palmitate, which is non-acid stable form of vitamin C to provide longer protection of antioxidants, to strengthen capillaries, to increase hydration, to boost your collagen and elastin production, to make skin brighter and more glowing. This serum is so potent. I would not recommend it to use every day. I think definitely 3-4 times a week will be just enough, every morning time preferably. Sometimes if you feel that your skin had been under a strong sun exposure or vacation where you feel like you overestimated your and you exposed to the sun, maybe just do a little course. Use 1 pump every day just for a week, like restorative rescue course of vitamin C, and then go back to previous 3-4 times a week use. It's super powerful. Vitamin C can retain in our skin up to approximately 48 or 72 hours, depends on the strength and on the formulation. So we don't want to overstimulate our skin. We have to be, and we want to be a smart user. So we're going just 3-4 times today with the vitamin C serum. And it's great for, again, all year round, especially for those who are concerned with pigmentation coming up, for those who feel that skin is getting a little bit dehydrated and dry during the daytime, for those who are concerned with early aging or just to prevent early aging, it will be absolutely great helper, and the users will enjoy it and the skin will enjoy it equally. Right, so in addition we also have some, of course, extracts from fruit and berries and a little bit of alpha hydroxy acids to support this environment and to keep the ingredients stable and active for 3-6 months. But absolutely amazing ingredient amazing product to work with. And to support this energy and the strength of vitamin C serum, we are given vitamin C day cream and vitamin C night cream. The difference will be pretty much in a texture, where night cream is a little bit richer and thicker, I would say, to give more emollients, to work more on restore moisture and hydration, whereas vitamin C day cream is a little bit lighter texture to give us better absorption. So this is the kit. What else is so beautiful about vitamin C range of Holyland? I love the additions of plants and herbs in those two creams, which are also bringing not only antioxidant protective properties, but also giving a lot more than that. We have a beautiful big Aureliana seed extracts in both vitamin C day and night cream, and those seeds actually are packed with so many fatty acids, essential fatty acids and non-essential fatty acids, which are super important for hydration, for moisture, and also for to keep our skin barrier in a healthy and in a better conditions. We're not only going deep down into our skin, we also have to remain on the surface and to protect the surface. It just has to be a work 24/7 all year round, and going from the very surface of the skin deep down to the basal layer, to the dermal epidermal junction, and even down to dermis. So that's why it's so important to create this formulation where the ingredients will travel in between skin cells and will help them and each other to bring to make this job, reversing damage, bringing more energy, keeping more hydration and moisture, smooth up the wrinkles, brighten and lighten pigmentation, reducing inflammation. So that's why, again, we have to look at the ingredients, and I am proud to say that Holyland and Christina, they work hard, they do lots of research and study, and I think they're just getting better and better. I'll be happy to hear your ideas. If is anyone still staying there, thank you for joining. Keep safe and well, think positive, and hopefully we will get out of lockdown soon and we will meet in real. So far, if not, I think I might see you again in 2 weeks time, and if you have any ideas, feedbacks, constructive feedbacks as well, you're more than welcome, bring it up and we will consider it. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you. See ya.